Today is May 6th, 2024. I'm off today and I'm off tomorrow. I'm on my way to go get an oil change right now. Feeling pretty chill today. I've been feeling like my videos have gotten a little stale. I think I'm just like maybe getting a little bored of my own content. And it also amazes me that I'm like still posting on YouTube every day. Like I'm still like able just to like do that pretty effortlessly. It's become a habit at this point, which is really cool. But yeah, I had the thoughts today in terms of like, is there like an evolution to my style of documentation? So like I had the thought, which like just to let you know where like my head is at, but I'm not really super drawn to this idea. You know, like I thought, oh, maybe I could like make my videos a little bit more quality and not post as much. But like I hate editing, so that wouldn't work. I fucking hate editing, bro. That's why my videos aren't edited. I mean, yeah, you might have like 2 or 3 videos like strung together, but when I go into like post-production, I usually just like drag and drop, I export, and then I just put that shit on YouTube. Also, like, there's like a change that's coming up in my life right now. I'm gonna be receiving a shipment of books this week, 110 books. And that is both scary and a little nerve-wracking. And it's like, damn, bro, like, hey, we're really about to start like going back to Yamashiro in Hollywood for those comedy shows, and we'll be able to pass out, you know, books there. I think like I've gotten comfortable, and I feel like I'm scared to like exit my comfort zone. Like this, what I'm doing here, documenting, this isn't my comfort zone, bro. But even then, like, I still don't like go all the way outside of my comfort zone within this as well when it comes to documenting my life. For the most part, you don't really get to see me in my life. You see me in transition, or you see me like in reflection of my life. This has always been a like big challenge for me when it comes to documenting, which is like getting other people in the mix of it. But I just listen to like how it is that I feel, you know, like what's like easy for me to do, what's like in my pocket, what is easy to stay consistent with. I think that's really important. I've just been real patient, just real patient, and I'm doing my best to be even more patient, because I feel like over time that's where I win. I'm at Walmart. I just feel like Walmart's like the best place if you like want to score like some heroin or something. I feel like Walmart is like a good place to like prospect. There's that like feeling to it. filming with a friend of mine tomorrow. Driving down to where he's at. Where the fuck is the oil change place here? So, oh, there it is. So yeah, I'm gonna get some footage of us. Just document our fucking creative shit, bro. Do I enter from there? Tire lube? Is that what I need? Do I need lube? Do I need to lube my car? It just sounds Tire and Lube Express. I don't understand the way the word lube is used in this context. So I'm just gonna park and ask somebody. Alright, well, Walmart was gonna take a little bit longer than I would like to get this oil change. I have a meeting with a really good friend of mine in about 40 minutes, and we're gonna do some creative work together, and I really want to make sure that I give them my full presence. It's gonna be like a 2-hour meeting, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, but like I already know how annoyed I'm going to be about the fact that like I have to like divert my focus every now and then, and I'm sure they'll be a little annoyed as well. You know, I think it'll go both ways, because like it's like, hey dude, like we could have got so much more out of this time, because like our time together is so like densely rich, and I wouldn't want to water down that time whatsoever. Like whatsoever. So here I am, I'm out in the world right now, and it's 2:20 p.m. I haven't eaten anything today, and then like there's thoughts coming into my head in terms of like there's like Panda Express across the street, there's like a Wendy's around the corner, there's a Hawaiian barbecue joint that's nearby as well. And like I'm just being disciplined and being like, nah bro, we got food at home. I know it's like 10, 12 bucks, but like, nah man, there's just no way we can do it. We just can't do it. It's just not worth it. I went to go hang out with a friend the other day, and she showed me this organic chicken that she bought, and it was a little small chicken, but it was you know, a good size for someone who's going to be eating it by themselves. Feed her for a few days, and she's like, yeah, this chicken cost me like 12 bucks at the grocery store. I was like, what? Like that is so cheap. Like that chicken's gonna feed you for like several days, and it's an organic chicken. I do think that it is becoming like way cheaper to like eat grocery store food that's like organic now than ever before, because I think comparatively to eating out, it's ridiculous, bro. You can buy, just as my friend mentioned, like you can buy this like organic chicken for like 12 bucks. Even if it's $16, bro, for a chicken, or 20 bucks for a chicken. Let's go up, you know, to those numbers. Like one meal at my restaurant that I work at, bro, a burger is like $22. A burger that's gonna feed you for one meal. $22, not including tax, not including tip. You go down to Jack in the Box, you're gonna spend like fucking $13, $14 on one meal. I remember when I was eating a lot healthier, I was like, damn bro, like it's actually pretty cheap. to buy food that is healthy for me comparatively. Like, I would love to go eat some Chinese food. You know, like when the Chinese food that you go, where like the noodles are all thick and shit. And then like they fucking pack your fucking plates. But it's I just like no. I have been considering buying a Nintendo Switch again to play, obviously. I had so much fun with my Nintendo Switch last year, and it's like I feel like I'm looking for something to just like keep my brain busy, but also like give me a tremendous amount of dopamine. I played like 3 games last year when I got it, and I was just all in, obsessed. I had so much fucking fun. I fucking enjoyed the shit out of my time, bro. So maybe, I know it's like I'm like justifying, you know, these prices for food, but like I don't know, man. I'm considering. I'm really considering it. But like, I spent $20 for a book today. It's a Arnold Schwarzenegger book. I think it's his most recent book. It's called Be Useful. And I ordered it on Amazon today. And then like I felt like buyer's remorse afterwards. Like, oh, I could have saved that money. I could have used it towards something else. But like, it's going towards my education. You know? So I think that's really important. But I still like feel bad. Like I'm like really doing my best to fucking cut on costs and only purchase things that are necessary. I kind of get off on that. You know, I went to go visit my friend yesterday or 2 days ago down near San Diego, and I packed me a motherfucking lunch, bro. Packed me a lunch, 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I just spent money on gas to get there, and then I smoked some weed, and then like I was feeling so vulnerable to the world, and I was so tired and lethargic. I called the Uber, but I was like, you know what, like it was so worth it to call that fucking Uber, bro, because I was feeling just so fucking tired. I was feeling so tired. But I think about like the expenses that I could have accumulated. Getting food on the way there, getting food while I'm there, maybe even getting food on the way back. Just like these little things fucking add up, bro. It's like, and I still spent a good amount of money that day, even though I fucking held back, bro. Like, I gave my friend a copy of my favorite book, The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. I gave, so then I purchased it again on Amazon, and then I also purchased another book for them as well through Amazon. And there was something else, man. I still ended up spending like $80 that day, with no effort, and like that was me like holding back. It's fucking expensive out here these days, man. It's like you gotta be fucking disciplined, because if not, you're just gonna get eaten alive. I remember in January I went to Tony Robbins' Business Mastery event. Not like there physically, but there was this is Tony Robbins' platinum partner who hosted a virtual event, and like we were watching Tony in this conference room, and that was cool. That was fun. But like after like day 2, I was just too anxious, and I'm like, this doesn't really apply to me too much. I'm okay, and I decided just to go on my own adventure. And I remember just how fucking fast I was spending money, bro. I was like, dude, I am getting fucking eaten alive out here. I am getting eaten alive, bro. That's how it felt. Like, my money was just boom, 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 like down the drain just like that. I've been thinking about going to Chili's lately, man. Ever since I worked there, like there's just a couple fucking things of food that I really want to try that just looks so good every time like they came out. And I'm like, oh, I want that, but it's like, hey, $17, it's yours. I'm like, but then there's also like the thought of like, okay, dude, what if you just got it out of your fucking system? So you're not thinking about it. I fucking woke up this morning thinking about like the fact, like I imagined myself in my car driving to Chili's. So there's a lot of like different things that are going on in my head right now, and there's a lot of thinking. Part of me is like, dude, you know what, man? If I am unsure whether or not I should do something, then the answer is no. Like, if I'm unsure about a purchase, the answer is no. Like, not like a maybe. Like, it has to be like, okay, I gotta make this fucking purchase. I gotta do it. So just like buying only the things that are fucking necessary. Like when I'll be at work, bro, I'll be fucking hungry. I'll be hungry as shit at work. And then sometimes people will leave like food untouched, and then like they'll leave. I'll fucking, no shame, bro, I'll pack that shit up, nigga. I'll eat that shit. I've done it several times. And I know to some people that's really gross. Fuck it, bro. I'll be hungry, dog. And sometimes they'll be like, we're ending the end of nearing the end of the night, because like usually I'm most tempted to buy something in the beginning of my shift or like mid shift, but like towards the end of the night, I'm like, all I gotta do is just really hold off for like another hour or two, and I'll be home free. I'll be able to get home and I'll be able to eat. But sometimes there's leftovers, bro, and I'll just, no shame, go eat that shit. Someone left some, like, there's like a delicious looking steak at my job. It looks fucking amazing, bro. And like, it's like $42. That's what I'm saying, like, I want it so bad, but it's like, but like $42 though? And then I like would want a drink, which is like $13. I'm looking at like a $60, $70 meal. That's a full tank of gas. That's crazy. I can drive to LA twice with that same amount of money. Yeah, I've just been thinking differently about money. It's like I need to save. I gotta be careful with it. I gotta be real careful with money, because it goes just like that. So I gotta just be smart with it. I've been really disciplined with my life lately. Really disciplined. Posting all the time. Posting every day. Documenting every day. Writing every day. I started writing another book last night. And that's fun. I won't say much after that, because I don't know. I don't know if I'll pull through with it. But it was fun writing it. last night, at least, had a great fucking time. Great fucking time. And that's what it's about when it comes to art. For me, it's like, first and foremost, bro, I create because it's fucking fun for me to create. That's important as fuck for me. I don't want to do it out of obligation for an audience. I don't want to do it for other people. I want to do this for me because I fucking enjoy this shit. Yeah, I'm fucking selfish in that way. But I deserve it. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to enjoy my life. It's not mandatory for me to live in like guilt and like shame and anxiety and worry, and then joy is somehow a reward. Joy doesn't have to be a reward, bro. Joy can be a default state. And I remember the first time I heard a mentor say this, she was like, joy for no reason. And I was like, I don't get that. Like, I feel like I need something to like point to when it comes to like joy. She's like, you don't need a reason to feel joy. But I get it. I was locked in that paradigm in terms of I need to be stressed, or I need to like not be happy. I need to earn my happiness. And I think there's something to that too, you know, like I do think it's healthy to earn your own happiness as well. Like when you don't want to go to the gym, but you go anyway. Like today, I don't feel like going to jiu-jitsu, but guess what? I'm going to fucking jiu-jitsu, whether I like it or not. That decision's already fucking made. And it's like, oh, I don't want to go. Well, dude, like, it's gonna feel good afterwards, but leading up to it, it's like, And then same thing with like posting on YouTube, like, just the discipline to do it. It's a happiness that's also earned. But I am not reliant on this for my happiness. I'm happy in the actions of what I'm doing, not from the results of what I'm doing. And that's worth its weight in gold, because I don't control results, but I can control my actions. Anyway, I have a meeting in 25 minutes. I'm fucking hungry as shit. So, ta-ta. Cheerio. Just got off the Zoom call with my homie. It was so good, man. It was like 2.5 hours. And it was mostly them just brainstorming, telling me stories. But it was great to just be like a sounding board for them to be able just to really dive deep into the stories that they have, and be able to really flesh them out. And the thing about the creative process is sometimes we get so locked in terms of like what it should look like and what we want it to look like, because we believe that the way we have it mapped out in our head is the most ideal way. And oftentimes in the creative process, things take a different turn, and it's really important, I feel, to listen to those things, because we receive more information that could even be the way counterintuitively to get us to where we want to go. But sometimes like things that happen that you have no clue about, or you're like, it unravels in a way that you don't expect it to, can be even way far better than what you had imagine it to be, and it's taking a whole different life form of itself. And in that situation, like, the best thing to do, in my own opinion, is just to get out of the way and allow what is to kind of surface. And it's the process is so imperfect, because sometimes we go from something that's like a lot, where, you know, when we're creating, we might, let's say, like, for example, a music artist has, you know, might come up with like 25 songs or something like that. Now, I just want to let you know, I don't know anything about the creative process when it comes to music or anything like that, but sometimes we end up with so much initially, and I think that's fine and that's normal, and from there we got to cut down. But first we need to expand a lot before we start to cut down. So it was good, man, because I'm just reminded about like the power of relationships and how they can like exponentially grow your fucking life, and how it can happen just like that, and one relationship can just open up things just like that. And it's a good reminder, man, because you know what I feel I've been thinking a lot about things linearly, where it's like, okay, I buy my books, I go to work, and then it's just like I work and I do my fucking posts on my YouTube and all that kind of stuff. And I think this is great. Who knows? Maybe it's just like over time it could lead to something exponential, right? The compound effect. But it's also like, hey, like, be open to like things moving in a direction that you don't fucking anticipate it going into because of the right relationships that you have. So I told my friend, I said, look, like, you just fucking blew the lid off my fucking brain in terms of possibility. What can happen? What kind of doors can open from relationships? And I said, I'm excited to go to jiu-jitsu because after jiu-jitsu, I typically am able to like think things more like clearly. Like, for some reason, I'm able to process things so well after jiu-jitsu. So I am excited for my post jiu-jitsu glow, where, you know, I'm thinking about my next moves. You know, one thing that did come up on our call together was the possibility of me doing a workshop slash master class where I teach storytelling, and have it be a free call, but not like necessarily do it like to fucking try to sell something. Of course, like, I possess great skills and I can be compensated really well for those skills. So of course I can give like a call to action at the end for certain people. Not necessarily a hard sell, but just let them know, like, hey, I am looking to work with 1, 2, maybe 3 clients who post a lot of content, or who want to speak on stages, or wants to become better storytellers, and work with them one-on-one. And then I can have like coaching clients throughout my week, and, you know, maybe like make a lot more money on the side this way. But also like actually genuinely give a tremendous amount of fucking value in the workshop / masterclass. Like, don't hold back on giving value whatsoever. Like, give people my best fucking content, give people my best information. And where it's just like, it's more of like an invitation into working with me instead of like the sales thing. And it's just fun, you know. I feel like I'm really good at communicating. I feel like I'm great at telling stories. I feel that I do a great job when it comes to coaching with stories. I feel like this is something that, again, I've said this on my channel before, but I think there are certain things that you choose, and I think there are certain things that choose you. And I think it's really important not to discount the things that choose you. And you know, like, I didn't really value my ability to write until I released something, and now I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even realize like how great of a fucking writer that I was. And I felt like writing chose me. And the other day I'm hanging out with my friend, I fucking cried on her couch because I'm like, yeah, dude, like, it all makes sense. Like, I love to read and I love to write. It's like I want to dedicate my life to reading and writing. And you know, some of the best writers who give advice on writing, like Stephen King, I read his book on writing. He said that, like, you gotta be a reader. You have to read a lot. And over the course of the last 9 years, I've read so many books just because I enjoyed them. And yes, I was receiving a ton of information from the books that I was reading, but I didn't even realize that my subconscious was picking up sentence structures and the way to word things and the way to the art or the skill, the art and the skill of putting pen to paper or putting ink to paper. It never really made sense to me when someone says I'm not great at writing. I'm like, what? It's like, it's not hard at all. Like, just put your thoughts onto the paper. It's kind of a natural at this. But yeah, I think it's the same thing when it comes to storytelling. Maybe even host like a weekly thing of just like a fun storytelling thing, and maybe I can, you know, ping off my friend and ask them like, hey, like, if I were to create something around this, like, what would you think I could do? Like, what would the structure look like? And I'm sure they'd be so delighted to help me out and help me see it through in terms of hosting a workshop or something like that. Because at the same time, man, I feel like I have so much to say and so much to give and so much to add, and I know I can really help out a lot. And I don't really feel like I'm able to get that fix where I'm at right now in my life. I don't really have that space where I can go full into teacher mode and I can really be able to speak to a receptive audience. And I miss that. And I want that. I have so much to give, so much to talk about. So it's an idea. Possibly, we'll see. See what comes from it. I'm so excited for jiu-jitsu. It's been over a week since I've been to jiu-jitsu. And sometimes when I take a break from it, when I come back, it's just I have a deeper appreciation for it. And sometimes I'll take a second just to be present while I'm on the mat, and I'm just like, I'm here. Yes. Like, I'll look at my professor like demonstrating something, and I'm like, I'm learning how to fight. I love jujitsu, man. I love it so much. It's so good for me. It's so good for me mentally, emotionally, fucking spiritually, and mentally. It's like, I was almost said the Holy Trinity, but I guess it's more of like a square. So like the Holy Square. It's a good day, man. I'm just really tired. Yesterday was a tornado at work. We were understaffed. So the morning shift had just gotten fucking destroyed, bro. And then when I came in, like, we had to like pick up from that. And bro, I was like, it took me 2.5 hours just to get back to like even, in terms of like, there was so much fucking work to do. Bro, I was washing dishes for like 2 hours of that 2.5 hours. I'm not exaggerating. I had so many dishes to wash because like our location or our restaurant like does a brunch, and a Sunday brunch, and people show up and people drink champagne and like to get fucked up. And this alley that has like umbrellas, that's where it looks like where I work. And yeah, we get busy as shit, bro. So yeah, man, my body just knows that it has opportunity to rest, so it definitely takes it. And it's like, hey, we only expend energy where we need to. So I'm excited just to expend some good energy here, and then do some deep thinking afterwards, and messaging my friend. And then it's a good day, man. It's a good life. I'm grateful. Everything is always happening exactly as it should. I'm always exactly where I'm supposed to be. My friend had reached back out to me and gave me some insights when it comes to the storytelling workshop / masterclass. And I just asked for like maybe some pointers in terms of like how I would structure it. And basically the answer that they gave me was like, hey, just fucking do it your way. Be who it is you are. Fucking just show up as yourself. They didn't say those exact words, but the advice that they gave is very in alignment with that. One thing I'm thinking about right now in terms of like titling it is like titling it as how to tell captivating stories that compel people to want to invest in you, which I think it's a powerful like headline. However, the words captivate, compel, and invest are all words that are above a 4th grade level, and I think people generally understand them. But like, you know, that's just like kind of a working title that's in my head right now. But yeah, it definitely could use some like improvement, I feel. The stories are really powerful, man. And I do love talking about them. I do love telling stories. I do love helping other people out with stories. Let's see, what's this person doing? Are you gonna... Okay, here we go. I am so hungry, dude. Like, I am so considering just going somewhere and getting a bite somewhere. But it's not what I'm doing, bro. I'm going home. We got some pasta at home. I'm gonna eat that pasta. It's delicious pasta. it can be difficult to just hold that fucking discipline, bro. It's not easy sometimes, man. But we move forward anyway. So I was at jiu-jitsu, and I was going with someone who is, I think it was like his first day on the mat today. He has no idea what he's doing. And apparently this person, I don't know, might be like 16 or something like that, like was taking the kids class before and was like, I guess, maybe going hard on the kids or whatever, maybe, I don't know. And one of the coaches didn't like that. So when like they paired us up together, like they really wanted me to, I guess, just humble this kid. However, I just felt I felt pulled to move more towards like teaching and just being really patient. It's like, yeah, I can just like totally fucking just smash this person. They have no idea what they're doing. Like I could have it to where I win every single round and they don't win a single round. And I decided just to be patient and take on the role of a teacher, and I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the teaching aspect. That was a lot of fun, and I think I'll have a lot of fun with this masterclass, man. I think there's fear around would people show up? Would people actually show up to the masterclass? And I think people would. I just gotta have the courage to fucking do it. It's been a while since I've run a masterclass or something where the main purpose was teaching. I remember I used to do this call with my former business partner, and I remember we did it a couple times in Barcelona where, you know, we were teaching something. I think we were teaching relationships. I don't really remember off the top of my head what we were teaching. But we did have a group that showed up, man. And one thing I would like to have for this like masterclass is I would like it to be like more hands-on. I would like to teach, but also like I want people to like practice. I want it to be like really interactive, and I want it to be like really fun. And I don't know if I'll be able to go like deep one-on-one help with people, because like what if I get more than like 10 people who like end up showing up? It wouldn't be like the best use of my time to dive in deep with each and every single person. So like, yeah, if I were to just run this kind of like a seminar style with like maybe breakout rooms, I don't know, I'll put some more thought into it. But maybe I might just like say yes and just start running or start fucking taking action towards doing the workshop.